Hello and welcome. The ability to adapt to changes, avoid risks, and make improvements is key to the success of both individuals and organizations. Making such changes first requires that we notice the problem, opportunity, or need. However, when it comes to changing ourselves, it's not always easy to see things clearly. This is why feedback from an external perspective is essential for seeing how our behaviors, actions, and attitudes are perceived by others. Feedback is a process of communication aimed at helping individuals understand their strengths, areas for improvement, and how their actions and behaviors impact their work and the organization as a whole. Feedback is often exchanged one-to-one, but may also be gathered from multiple sources. Effective feedback focuses on behavior, results, and performance rather than personal traits or characteristics. Let's review the 8 common benefits of effective feedback. The first benefit is that it can reveal our blind spots. We all have aspects of ourselves that we can't see, but that other people can see. Sometimes these gaps between how we perceive ourselves and how others perceive us can result in communication problems, misunderstandings, or conflict. Feedback from others can help us become aware of these blind spots, see ourselves from the outside, and take steps to address any issues. The second benefit is that feedback can help enhance our strengths. This type of positive feedback helps us to recognize what our customers, colleagues, or leaders see as our valuable contributions. Knowing our strengths is the first step to reinforcing them, raising our capability, and building confidence. The third benefit is that feedback often identifies weaknesses so that we can address them. We may or may not be aware of our weaknesses, and even when we're aware of them, it's not always easy to address them. A structured feedback process can help us understand specifically which behaviors or areas of weakness are impacting other people, recognize what we need to do, and motivate us to improve. The fourth benefit is that feedback increases our emotional intelligence, a lack of which is often a contributing factor in many workplace conflicts. Emotional intelligence encompasses a wide range of skills. These include awareness of our own emotions, being able to regulate our emotional responses, and the ability to understand the feelings of others. These skills, in turn, allow us to express ourselves better, improve our social skills, avoid conflict, and be more able to bounce back from adversity and maintain a positive outlook in the face of challenges. Feedback helps us become more aware of our emotional reactions to specific situations, which is the first step to regulating them. The fifth benefit is the crucial role feedback plays in improving our ability to make informed decisions. Feedback also provides valuable insights and perspectives that we may not have considered on our own. It can help us recognize our strengths, weaknesses, and assumptions or biases in our decision-making, allowing us to seek assistance or alternative approaches in areas. In addition, feedback holds us accountable for our decisions. When we incorporate regular feedback into decision-making processes, we're more likely to consider the consequences of our decisions and strive to make better ones. We may perceive ourselves in a certain way, but others may have a different perception. Feedback can help us understand how others see us, which is critical for effective interaction and communication. This is the sixth benefit. The seventh benefit is that feedback can make us aware of how our actions and words affect others. This understanding can help us improve our relationships, both personal and professional, by making us more empathetic and considerate. Many of these benefits of feedback are very powerful on their own, but directed towards our personal growth and development goals, they are even more impactful. This is the eighth benefit. Developmental feedback may be about the broader effects of our behavior on individuals, teams, and their performance. By seeking feedback that's tied to our goals, we can continually learn and grow both personally and professionally. This can be especially valuable in increasing employee development, motivation, and retention. As we can see, feedback can deliver a wide range of benefits. Although there are many variations and applications, there are 3 main types of feedback. Positive feedback focuses on acknowledging and appreciating good performance, positive behaviors, or successful results. The purpose of positive feedback is to reinforce these desirable aspects so they continue in the future. In contrast, negative feedback tends to focus on problems or failures without offering solutions or ways to improve. The purpose of negative feedback is to come to a clear understanding of illegal or unacceptable behaviors or actions. Because it can be hurtful or harmful, we must take care when delivering negative feedback. Constructive feedback provides advice on how a person can improve. It must be clear, actionable, and focused on behavior or performance, not on an individual's personality or traits. When getting started with incorporating feedback into how we lead, manage, and develop our teams, we need to invest in 3 areas. These are learning how to give effective feedback, how to receive effective feedback, and how to build a culture that supports and encourages feedback. Giving effective feedback requires learning how to prepare, learning best practices for delivering various types of feedback, and how to use feedback frameworks. Receiving effective feedback requires learning how to ask for it, how to actively listen to it, how to overcome our defensiveness or resistance, and how to take action to use valuable feedback. Leaders must build a culture that encourages people to give and receive honest feedback by fostering an environment of trust and openness. The goal of seeking, accepting, and utilizing feedback is to foster a spirit of continuous self-improvement and personal growth. Exchanging feedback can be a challenging process, but it's an integral part of personal and professional growth and for building adaptive and resilient organizations. That wraps up our review of how to get started with giving and receiving feedback. We'll see you soon.